All right. All right. How are you guys all doing?
Good.
Good? Yeah? You hanging in there?
Yeah.
Who's bored? Hey, Quincy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Quincy. How many of you have like spotless houses and they're like totally clean and you've cleaned everything possible? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, this has just been crazy and rough, and I will tell you right now, I haven't graded a thing. I haven't graded a thing. Like that is like not one class I have not graded a thing. So it's just been a juggle. But like today I just figured, we talked about note taking and stuff, and I figured you guys could like interview me and just like kind of take notes as we go. And you can all I want you to do with these notes is just type them up. You don't have to write a story or anything like that, but just take notes on what we talk about, and then just like transcribe them, and like right after this just go and look through your notebook and then just type them all up and share them with me. And that's like all I want to do today. But eventually we're going to talk about feature writing and stuff like that. And yesterday the Zoom thing is pretty fun, and I was on Zoom with Rosie O'Donnell. You know how I'm like friends with her, and I'm gonna ask her if she wants to like be a subject, and maybe be like, you guys could write like a feature story on her and she could join a Zoom with us. So that might be kind of cool. So I gotta think about that. I know you wrote on me, that's fine. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute all of you guys, and then I'll just go like one by one, and you guys could just like ask me questions about, I don't know, how this is going with coronavirus and stuff, and then just take notes on what I say. And then I have another Zoom meeting at 11 o'clock with pub people, so we'll just do this for like 15 minutes and just kind of chat, and we'll just go one by one, and you take notes and then just type them up. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna mute you all. Let's see, mute all. All right, who wants to go first? Anybody want to go first? Anybody? Wait, let's see, who else is here? Anybody else? Oh, hey, look at that. All right, let's see. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna pick someone at random here. Let's see. I feel like that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Emily. Can you hear me, Emily?
Yeah.
I picked you first.
Okay. I want to know what you're doing to keep busy, like during all of this. Like, what have you been doing?
To keep busy, I've been doing a lot of laundry. Because there's so many people in this house, and we had a little bed bug problem. So it was kind of it's just kind of crazy because you have to keep everything clean. So we've been doing a lot of laundry. I've been doing a lot of cooking, helping this one with Minecraft, and yeah, we've been keeping busy. Like, and they just moved in a little like in February, so we have a lot of stuff to organize. So in the downtime, we've been organizing and watching a lot of TV. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Who's next? Sammy, you're going to have to go upstairs if you can't be quiet. How about Brooke? Brooke!
I'm working out.
Wait, say that again.
How's Pub working out of school?
How's Pub working out of school? Oh man, that's a beast. We've got a lot to address with Pub. They're still posting stories online. LCTV should have another episode out today, so check Twitter or YouTube for that link. They're doing segments from home. It's kind of amazing. We've gotten a lot of feedback on that. Positive feedback from teachers and administrators and stuff, saying like it's awesome that you guys can still see a little bit of LC even though we're not here. As far as finishing up the yearbook, that's like a whole new ball game because, there's no sports, spring sports to cover, like, and we really just have the supplement to do, the spring supplement, like with graduation and prom, and that's, not happening. So yeah, it's crazy, and we're doing all of our work through Google Docs and through Canvas and discussion boards, Zoom meetings, and checking pages and stuff. It's great because they have InDesign at home where they can work on pages and stuff, but just like not having a printer to like print out those pages and physically check is going to be different to do. Who do you want to see?
That one.
That one? Yeah. But I mean, we're still working it. It's just a different way of thinking, and thank God, it's VP and Flores and I, and we're putting all of our brains together to make it work. Yearbook distribution, usually that happens in May, right before we get out of school. We have to rethink that. I mean, maybe we'll be able to do something in the summer. I don't know. So it's a lot to think about.
That way. I'm gonna go that way.
Can you go see where your mom is?
No, we're gonna go that way.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Let me see. Let's see. Hello. All right, Emily B.
Oh, all right. What are your opinions on how our government's actions are using to stop the pandemic?
I think that it's
Maybe yeah.
it's lacking. I think that the government could be doing more. I think that the seriousness of this and watching the news and watching the numbers rise so quickly, of the deaths and stuff like that, I just feel like they should just lock everything down. Like no one should go anywhere, and I mean, it's crazy. Like I keep, like when I go outside, like I live right by the highway and I keep hearing cars and stuff, and I know things still have to keep moving, but it's like, oh my gosh. And Jill went to the grocery store yesterday and it was just
I'm just going to go
insane, like as far as like limiting the number of people in the stores and stuff, and it's just like, why can't everyone just stay home, just hit the pause button and stop, and I don't know why he doesn't do that. I think it's crazy that he ignored and downplayed it early on. I think he should have taken it more seriously. And there was, one of the press conferences where he said that in the beginning he wanted to give hope and he didn't want to like worry the American people. But I think that wasn't good, because then people were like, oh, it's not as serious as it is. And then people are still going out and our numbers are rising. So I think he could have been doing a little bit better at responding. All right, let's see who else we got here. And let's see. Oh, Kai, you're up.
Hey, so like, what's the hardest part for you from like being away from your students? So like, is it like the grading or like the talking to them, communicating?
Yes, just seeing you guys every day. Like yesterday when like we kind of all knew that we wouldn't be going back to school, like we kind of like felt it. It was not like a if, but like when are they going to announce it, kind of thing. But like when we listened to the governor yesterday and they said it, like Jill and I we were just so bummed, and Jill was crying and really emotional because she teaches kindergarten, and I was just bummed. Like doing it like e-learning and doing it this way is just so hard. Like being in the classroom and seeing you guys is just that's what makes my job fun. Like I can't wrap my head around doing lessons just through the computer, because that interaction and questions and answers and things like that, that's what makes learning fun. So I'm having a rough time with it. Like, and VP and I stopped by on Tuesday to like grab stuff. And we were there for like 2 hours, and it was just so weird. Like it was just so quiet and empty, and eerie, and I was so depressed after that when I came home. And I mean, it was weird because I haven't seen VP either, you know, I mean, we FaceTime and stuff like that, but to have her not be able to come and finish my lunch that I brought, like, because she's always eating my food, and I couldn't get even close to her or sit next to her by the computer. It was just really weird. And so it's been taking a toll on me. I don't like it at all. I'd rather be in the classroom. All right, let's see. Wait, who's this? Where are you at? Christian.
How are you as a teacher being able to keep up with work and like all your students?
Not very well. I like I said, I haven't graded a thing. Like, I keep having ideas of what to do. Like, okay, we could do this and we could do this, and then I'm like, oh shoot, and then you guys do it and you turn it in, and I'm like, shoot, I need to grade it. So, and same with photo too. Is anybody in here in photo too? No, I don't think so. But like, we have them doing just like a photo journal pretty much, and we're trying to keep that class pretty easy. I want to try to keep this class pretty easy, but just the switch of like grading, like, you know, you type up a story, you share it with me, or you usually print it out, and then I would physically have the papers there to grade. But now that it's like all just like in Canvas or on Google Drive, to me it's just like not there. Like, I don't physically see how much I have to grade, so that's kind of overwhelming. So, and then on top of that, doing e-learning with my own kid is tricky, because like right now I'm doing the Zooms right with you guys, and then she's got a whole slew of stuff for middle school to do, and she can't do it by herself. Like, Jill's older kids, like, she's like, hey guys, don't forget about e-learning, and then they just go off and they like do it. But Tristan, you know, she's got autism and ADHD and can't sit still for a second, so it's like I have to help her sit and do everything and make sure she stays on task. And like, that's a struggle. Like, the other day I was doing Zoom conferences from like 9 o'clock in the morning until about 2, and then from 2 until 5 I was doing work with Tristan. So that was a really rough day. So it's just and then on top of that, you know, there's a 4-year-old running around here that wants to play Minecraft constantly, and there's laundry, and so it's a juggle. It really is a juggle. Yeah. Let's see who else has a question. Let's see, mute audio. Let's see, how about Haley Delgado. Haley, you got a question?
Yeah. How do you feel about like the corona situation and like what's happening?
I think it's kind of scary. And I know that it's supposed to get worse before it gets better. I think right now I'm a little terrified to go outside, because I've had a cough for a really long time. Like, even like in March, like, remember I took like a day off like right before we cut everything off because I wasn't feeling well, and I still have this cough, and it like makes me question, like, do I have it? Should I go get tested? But I don't have a fever or anything like that right now. I feel okay. It's just this underlying cough, and I know it's kind of like pneumonia and develops and over time and stuff. I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but it makes me worried for my family and for you guys and your family, and like those of your parents who are doctors and things like that and nurses. It's like, when is it gonna hit home? Like, when is it gonna hit us? Like, when I mean, I just hope we don't lose anyone, but it's just gonna be a lot. It's gonna be really emotional, you know? Yeah. I'm a yapper, man. You guys don't have to take notes and type all this up. Hey, Lauren, what do you got to say?
Do you have like a daily routine, and like, do you go to the stores at all, and do you go outside? Or are you just... Well,
now that it's starting to get nicer out, yes, I want to go outside and play with chalk, and I want to have a fire. I really want to have a fire. I think that would really help me out a bit, and mentally. And do I go to the stores? I have gone to the stores here and there, but no, I sent Jill to the grocery store yesterday because I was like, dude, this is going to get bad. You need to stock up. And I gave her my credit card and I said, just seriously, just go and do it. Just get like everything, like 2 of everything. And then she brought it all home and she spent like $500. And I was like, oh my God, $500. Okay. And then I was like, uh-oh, like, where do we put all this food? Because I don't have like a deep freezer. So it was fun, but we shoved it all in. It'll be great. We can eat. And then wait, what was your first question?
Do you have a daily routine?
No. Daily routine is like, roll out of bed at like, 9-ish, kind of get moving, check, social media, check Canvas and stuff. We eat constantly. The children have a routine of sleeping in until about noon, and then at around 4 o'clock and at around 10:30 they go nuts, and like they are running around the house throwing balls at each other and beating each other up, which is super fun. And then at 10:30 at night, those are pretty fun too, because one time I caught Jack on the roof of my house. So no, there is no routine in this household, not at all. We're sucking at the parenting thing. We're doing okay with the teaching thing, the parenting thing, not so cool. Let's see, who haven't I got to? Maddie Smith, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, and I know I still gotta get that feature quiz to you, right?
The lead quiz.
Oh yeah, the lead quiz, whatever. That's what I meant. So what's up with you? How you doing?
A lot of homework.
Yeah. How's that going for you guys, like with the homework thing? Like the workload, is it a lot? Give me a thumbs up if it's like way too much and you are like overwhelmed. Like you're like, oh my God, I can't handle it. Okay, so that's a lot of you. Okay, some of you are A-okay. Yeah, we've been wondering about that. Like, I heard math is a little rough, and yeah, I think math like with our pub kids, math was the worst. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's your question?
Do you think everything's going back to normal after the quarantine, or everything's gonna change?
I don't know. I think it'll be a new normal. I think, I can't imagine like just saying, okay, the quarantine's over, everybody go back to the way things were, because what if it creeps up again? I feel like there might be some changes to our daily routines, and I couldn't imagine going back in May. Only because like I feel like we'd have March and April and we'd get on this roll with e-learning, and then all of a sudden like, okay, go back to school, and be like, wait, what? We got to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning again. And so I'm kind of like, I'm relieved that we don't have to go to the building right now. And I hope that things return to, a semi-normal in August, and then we could just like start fresh, with another year. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a little different in the future. Yeah, I really do. Who else is here? Who else didn't I get to? Who else is down here? Maddie Smith. Maria, what do you got?
How will online learning affect like the students and the teachers, do you think?
Oh, wow. I think, you know how like we would have those snow days, and we never had e-learning, and we'd always have to make them up and stuff. Well, okay, obviously we can do e-learning, right? Like it's happening. And I think teacher-wise, it's so weird because like, you do the same thing and you go into the classroom, you know what you're doing that day, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, now I got to start using technology more. Hopefully teachers will learn how to use technology during this process a little more. Students, I think you guys are just losing that teacher like face-to-face time, and I think that's going to be a little rough. Like I mean, the younger grades, I don't know how they're doing, you know, but in a time like this where it's like so scary and it's like, like I just want everyone to just like breathe and be like, it'll be okay. Like you turned your stuff in, you're good. Like if you turn it in late, that's fine. Because I'm like looking at my own kid and my own life and I'm like, there's no way she's going to get all this work done today. And it's like, so I'm like, just turn it in. Like if you didn't turn in something from like last week, though, like the responses or whatever, like just turn it in. And, you know, as soon as I get it, I'll get it in there, I promise. But I don't care if you turn things in late because I know that there's just a lot of stuff going on. So hopefully teachers learn some flexibility and stuff as well. I don't know. It's just rough. And I think Quincy, I think you're the last one, I think. All right, Quincy, what do you got?
All right, so my dad has a friend in Pennsylvania who runs like a car shop. He sells like spare parts or whatever. And once this like stay-at-home order was placed, he turned all of his business to online. And then 2 days ago, the state of Pennsylvania sent him a letter saying suspend all business immediately. Should the states be able to tell people to just suspend their business completely? Because this is like how people make money. Should the states be able to do that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's right. I mean, I think if you can do your business online and in a different way, then you should be able to. Like, I don't think a state should be like, I mean, I could understand like the social distancing thing, but if he can make ends meet and get things done online, then I don't think they should shut him down.
Because he said pretty much in Pennsylvania, the only stores that are open are like pharmacies and grocery stores and like hospitals. Those are like the only places that are open. Everything else, like they have to close.
But he's still running his business online though?
No, he can't. They said suspend all business immediately. So he had to end everything for now.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not that doesn't seem cool. No, I don't think that's right. I think he should still be able to do his stuff online. Yeah. All right, you guys. This has been super fun, but I do have to go to another Zoom meeting in about 3 minutes, and I do have to go to the bathroom. Did you guys like doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Do more. Okay, I'll come up with some more, fun things. And I've found out a couple of more apps and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check out. So, yeah. I hope you guys are hanging in there, and it was good to see all of your faces. And yeah. Hang in there. Email me if you need anything. Just type those up, and just whenever you get a chance. You don't have to type everything I said, but if there was a really good quote that you thought I said, actually put it in quotes. You like quote marks, and put, I was gonna say put a star by it, but I guess you can't do that online. There's a bug. There's a bug. Okay. Yeah, just type them up and transcribe them, and just do it in a Google Doc and share it with me. And, I swear to God, I'm going to grade this weekend. I swear I will grade. But all right, I will talk to you guys later, and I'll keep you posted on another Zoom meeting. And I recorded this on my phone, so I'm going to post this YouTube video up for those who couldn't make it to our little chat here. So you don't have to you could rewatch it over again if you missed something that I said. You could always go and rewatch and see what's going on. But all right, I will talk to you guys later. It was good to see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.